There's a couple issues here I'd like to point out. Whenever we're hanging drywall, those of us in the trade call it a picture frame. Don't break open over your doors like this. I know it's easier to do it. I know if you don't want to quote unquote waste drywall from the cutout right there, you're going to go ahead and do that, but there are reasons behind my madness. Right over here we got the same thing happening. We don't want to do that. I will show you why right here. You come over here. It's a pretty old house, but this is just what happens whenever you do things like that. I mean, I guarantee you that's a butt joint right there that is just cracking away, and it's everywhere. You can't see that one really with the naked eye, but I'm sure it's busted. Not here. Where else did they do it? They did it on the lids too, on the ceilings. There's one right here, right there. You don't want to do that. You want to picture frame things in as much as you can. You want to, around any angles, corners. Right here, what I would have done, I had to continue hanging with the joists instead of spanning them, because that's how they hung this house. But what I would have done was 4 foot will probably land you about right here. So spanning the joist, it would have wrapped that nicely with a good 8 inches or so on this side of that corner. And then you won't have these cracks that are just inevitable if you do it that way. Above this door, no, I don't see it cracking, but it's probably, they might have done that one right. Also, if you're doing clinch on corner bead, metal corner bead without the paper face, you're gonna want to put a piece of tape there anyway, or else eventually, inevitability, it's going to crack. Again, right here. Again, right down here. It's just what it does if you don't tape it and fasten it properly. You're definitely gonna want to fasten it properly. Most guys will use nails, but with a house this old, not too sure when it was built, but I'll try to find one. Yeah, right here. All of the nails that were used as fasteners, I've already hit those in, but all the nails that were used are just popping because water damage leaking through the ceiling, just the humidity out here in the south is going to do that to you. So that's why in the distant past we started to use screws as fasteners, so it's less likely for that to happen. Let's see, is that a crack? That's a crack for some funny reason. Doesn't really look like a joint, but I could see this, right? I could see it right there. That's a joint that hasn't cracked yet, but yeah, over here we'll show you another example of the corner bead. So I recommend always, whenever I'm bidding projects and talking to owners or general contractors, to do tape on corner bead, because we're gonna, like I said, it's proper to tape your clinch on or your metal corner bead after you fasten it to your corners anyway. So might as well save a step, put it in the finisher's hands, and that way he gets to set his own corner bead too. He can't blame nobody for his shoddy work. But you see, it's almost every one that's cracked. Good thing here though is we're replacing these windows, and the homeowner already said that he picked up some tape on corner bead, which is awesome. All right, get back to more demo. See you on the next one.